Hi everyone, I'm under this wonderful harsh light in my garage. Anyway, how is everybody today? I want to read this. This is pretty awesome. It just shows you, God says in His Word that there's nothing new under the sun. That's so true. So very, very true. We're going through so much, and guess what? That's why I really like David so much. King David, he wasn't always King David, but David in the Bible, because he went through a lot. And he talks about being surrounded by enemies. This just kind of brings to light that they went through some things too. So we could learn from them and what he says. And a lot of times he's singing this in songs. Like this says Psalm 56, prayer for relief from tormentors. To the chief musician set to the silent dove in distant lands, which I have no idea how that song goes. I know I'm not going to sing it to you. A Mitcham of David when the Philistines captured him in Gath. So yeah, the Philistines captured him, so that wasn't so fun, right? This is what he says. I'm going to read the whole chapter because it's 13 verses. Be merciful to me, O God, for man would swallow me up. Fighting all day, he oppresses me. I think there's a few of us that could relate to that these days. My enemies would hound me all day, for there are many who fight against me, O Most High. I love this verse. Okay, this is verse 3. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. In God, I will praise, and then in parentheses, it says, I will praise His word. Unparenthesis. It says, in God, I have put my trust. I will not fear. What can flesh do to me? All day they twist my words, and that's what I was looking up. I was looking up, well, where does it say stuff about twisting of words? That seems to be a trend these days. Redefining things, twisting words. All day they twist my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They gather together, they hide, they mark my steps. When they lie in wait for my life, shall they escape by iniquity? In anger, cast down the peoples, O God. You number my wanderings, put my tears into your bottle. Well, that's pretty interesting. I never, that you hear, put my tears in a bottle or whatever. That's in the Bible. Put my tears into your bottle. Are they not in your book when I cry out to you? Then my enemies will turn back. This I know because God is for me. God is for you, O believer. In God I will praise His word. In the Lord I will praise His word. In God I have put my trust. I will not be afraid. What can man do to me? Vows made to you are binding upon me, O God. I will render praises to you, for you have delivered my soul from death. And have you not kept my feet from falling, that I may walk before God in the light of the living? Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. That would be a great verse to memorize. You gotta love this lighting in here, not. But anyway, that verse 3. I really like that verse 3. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. In God, I will praise his word. In God, I have put my trust. I will not fear. What can flesh do to me? We have a God. Somebody put this in perspective the other day. We've been singing and playing at different churches. And I just love listening to the elders, to people who are so wise in the Lord. And they brought it, I was trying to think if it was actually a video or if it was when we went to church. I think it was when we went to church this last Sunday. He was talking about Revelation and who our God is, and saying that in Revelation, when Jesus comes back, was it Revelation chapter 20, I think, that God, I'm going to have to read that because it's one of my favorite passages when Jesus comes back on the white horse. And he says that when he throws Satan back into hell, and he says it's time, that he sends an angel with no name. Isn't that awesome? That just shows you how powerful God is. If he can send something, he created an angel with no name, is that powerful. Just think of how powerful our God is. We need to realize how powerful God is when we're going against what seems like really big problems, really big circumstances, and people that just have no respect or thoughts for other people. They want the power. That is what happened to Satan. That was a fall of Satan. He is a liar. He wanted to be God. He wanted the power. But our God is so powerful, he can send a no-name angel to throw him into hell when he comes back to get us. Need to really think on these things. And always seek the truth. There's so much arguments out there, and I'm also going to do another video on in Peter where he's talking about false doctrines, false prophets, and we need to seek the truth. Ask God. He is the truth. Jesus is the truth. So ask him what the truth is, and then seek the truth, and he will. If you're genuinely seeking the truth, you will find it. So love you all, and Lord willing, I will talk to you later.